Good morning, class 12th. In business study class, today's our topic is marketing management and the concept is advertising. First of all, what is advertising? Advertising means when a producer give the information, educate knowledge or the information to the customer about the product, that will be known as the advertising. So advertising, in advertisement, the information is to be given for the size of the product, for the price of the product and place of availability, right? So when the information is given, advertisement is a process in which the information is to be given by the sellers towards its customer, known as the advertisement. And now the features of advertising. In features of advertising, first of all, advertisement is a paid form. The money spent for making the presentation, in advertisement presentation is to be made and the money is spent for the presentation, right? But when as magazines or a newspaper, right, give the information about your product and the producer not spend the money on it, then it will be known as the publicity. But when the presentation or the advertisement is to be made and the money is spent by the producer, then it will become the advertisement. So advertisement is a paid form in which the producers or the seller spend the money. Number two, impersonal presentation. In advertisement, the advertisement is an impersonal presentation, not the personal presentation. In advertisement, lots of people are connected at a time, right? And it's a monologue, not a dialogue. Monologue means when the conversation is to be made between many people, that will be known as the monologue. And dialogue, when the conversation or the communication are to be made between two persons directly, that will be known as the dialogue. But advertisement is a monologue in which the communication is to be made between many people at a time. So we can say that the advertisement is an impersonal presentation in which we can communicate with many people at a time. Then speedy and mass communication. Communication is a speedy medium of advertisement is a speedy medium of communication in which through TV channels, newspaper, magazines, right, or TV channels or with radio form or on the internet, we can communicate with many people at a time. So we can say that advertisement is a speedy and a mass communication. Then identify sponsored. In advertisement, when the advertisement is to be made, presentation is to be made, then the name of the sponsor also given in the presentation. So with the help of advertisement, we can easily identify the producer, the seller or the sponsor of the advertisement. So with the help of advertisement, we can easily identify the sponsor. So student, this is the concept of advertising. Now come to the sale promotion. Sale promotion means all the activity which are to be done for increasing the sale of a organization. All those activities are included in the sale promotion. And in sale promotion, it's a short term activity. कुछ टाइम के लिए ही जब हम सेल को इंक्रीज करते हैं तो वो सब एक्टिविटी हमारी सेल प्रमोशन में इंक्लूड होते हैं. जैसे दिवाली सीजन में, फेस्टिवल सीजन्स में, when an organization increase to the sale, then they followed the different technique for increasing the sale. They followed the different activity. So all those activities are included in the sale promotion in which the sales are to be increased for a short time of period. Just like the lowering the prices, distributing coupons, contests are to be arranged and giving away the gifts or distribution of samples. So these are some of the techniques by which we can increase the sale of an organization for short time of period. So all those activities are included in the sale promotion. Now come to the public relation. Public relation, in a modern time, there is must to create an image or the goodwill of the organization between the public, right? Public के बीच में किसी भी business organizations की एक image build up करना, right? एक reputation create करना, it's very necessary, and through the public relation we can establish the relation between the public and the some of the group of person. Right? Some of the group of person includes the good relation with our customers, with suppliers, with intermediaries, it means wholesaler or retailers, with employee, with shareholder, with community. So when a good relation are to be developed with the some group of persons, that will be known as the public relation. Now we have the topic of features of public relation. In the features of public relation, number 1, securing cooperation of public, right? When a good image, when a reputation is to be created by an organization between the customer, supplier, intermediaries, employee, shareholder, then the business got the support or the cooperation of the customers, suppliers or the intermediaries, then public relation are helpful to securing the cooperation of the public. Suppose करो अगर किसी बिजनेस को एक बहुत बड़ा ऑर्डर जो है वो मिलता है और उस ऑर्डर को पूरा करने के लिए there is a need of large quantity of raw material, then this large quantity at a time will be given by our supplier. Then this is a cooperation of supplier. So this cooperation can be easily get if we have the reputation or the good relation with the suppliers. So with the help of public relation, with good image, with good relation, the public support and securing can be achieved. Number 2, successful relation with public, right? When image is to be created, when a good relation is to be developed between the in the community, in the society, with public, with shareholder, with employee, with intermediaries, then sometime the negative outlook is to be created between the people of the organization. कभी कभी किसी भी organizations का पब्लिक के बीच में, लोगों के बीच में एक नेगेटिव आउटलुक हो जाता है, एंड when a negative outlook is to be created for the organization between the public, then with the help of public relation, with the help of reputation, with the help of good image, we can change the negative outlook of the organization. So public relations successfully with the public. Then satisfying different groups, right? If our अगर हमारे organizations के shareholders, employee, suppliers, customer, if they are satisfied, then we can run away the business very speedily, right? We can run away the business very successfully, and it must to satisfy those group of person. Then if the different meetings are to be arranged, if the direct conversation, dialogues is to be arranged, direct conversation, communication is to be made with the different group of person, with the supplier, with the customer, with the employee, with the shareholder, right? Then we can understand the point of view of different group of person. Then we can satisfy the need of suppliers. We can satisfy the customers, suppliers, shareholder. So it is very mandatory, or it is very compulsory to make the satisfaction of the different groups, and with the help of public relation we can discuss with them directly, and we can know the point of view of the shareholder, customer or the supplier, and a good image are to be created with the help of public relation. Then engaging in dialogue means direct conversation between the public and the organization, between the different group of person or the organization, right? So every organization want to enjoy their reputation, want to enjoy their name and fame, and if they are directly contact with group of person, then it means the organization is engaged in dialogue, then the conversation is to be made directly between the people, then an image is to be created. Then ongoing activity, the public relation is a ongoing activity. एक ही बार में होने वाली एक्टिविटी नहीं है, बल्कि ये कंटिन्यूसली चलने वाली एक्टिविटी है. सो एक बार डिफरेंट न्यूज के थ्रू या डिफरेंट मैगजीन्स के थ्रू या फिर डिफरेंट स्पीचेस के थ्रू या कई बार सेमिनार्स या फंक्शंस अरेंज करके हम अपने बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस की रेपुटेशन को बनाए रखते हैं. सो दिस इज एन ऑनगोइंग एक्टिविटी. दीज आर टू बी अरेंज टाइम टू टाइम, नॉट ए वन टाइम एक्टिविटी. नाउ द नेक्स्ट इज स्पेशलाइज्ड एक्टिविटी. क्रिएटिंग ए पब्लिक रिलेशन is a specialized activity, just like the other activity, just like the activities of the organization are purchase, sale, marketing, finance. इसी तरह से आपकी पब्लिक रिलेशन भी एक इम्पोर्टेंट और एक स्पेशलाइज्ड एक्टिविटी है, और बड़े बड़े बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में फॉर दिस एक्टिविटी द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कैन क्रिएट ए सेपरेट डिपार्टमेंट, जस्ट लाइक द परचेज डिपार्टमेंट होता है परचेज एक्टिविटी के लिए, सेल डिपार्टमेंट होता है सेल एक्टिविटी के लिए, मार्केटिंग के लिए मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट। इस तरह से पब्लिक रिलेशन डेवलप करना भी बड़े बड़े बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए एक स्पेशल एक्टिविटी है और इसके लिए वो कई बार अलग से डिपार्टमेंट भी बनाते हैं। सो पब्लिक रिलेशन इज ए स्पेशलाइज्ड एक्टिविटी। नाउ द कंसेप्ट इज टूल्स ऑफ पब्लिक रिलेशन। पब्लिक रिलेशन के लिए हम कौन कौन से टूल्स यूज करते हैं या इमेज बनाने के लिए पब्लिक में हम क्या क्या वेज या टूल्स अडॉप्ट करेंगे। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल द न्यूज। न्यूज इज द वेरी ट्रस्टिंग मीडियम फॉर द पीपल। एवरीवन ट्रस्ट ऑन द न्यूज. So news is a good and faithful source to convey information to the public, right? So when a company do the society welfare activity, then they can give in the news, they can give in the news channel. Then special activity, just like on Children Day, special activities to be made for the children, for the social welfare. Then when if this news comes into the news channel, then the trust of the people this is a faithful medium. Number 2, events. Sometimes the business organization arrange the conferences, press conferences, right? Press conferences or the competition, right? For the suppose it when they launch a new product, when they launch a new building, new offices, then the press or the seminar can be, the press or the competition can be arranged. Then they can give the information in the press. When a big organization open their offices or open the premises, then they can arrange the events, they can arrange the press conference, then they can build up an image. Then printed material. Printed material plays a very important role because all the annual report of the organization, all the financial position reports, then progress of the company or regarding the progress of the company, right? So sometime the printed material, annual report, articles, right? So public printed material are to be given to the shareholder or any other group of people. So with the printed material we can build up the image between the shareholders or the employee or the customer. Then speeches. Speeches, sometimes the business organization arrange some occasions, some function, and some of the selected customer, some of the selected supplier, intermediary, some of the selected employee or the shareholder or some of the community person are invited in their functions or in their special occasions. Then the senior officers or the directors of the company give their speeches and they can tell the progress report, annual report or the progress or the projects of the company. Then they can build up the image. So speeches is also a very important tools for public relation. Then public services activity. Business organization arrange different public services activity. If the organization do the activity for the social welfare, suppose it production of a religious place or for the development of a park or any other the social activity is to be done, then it should be published, it should be coming to the notice of the public. Then they can create, the organization can create a very good image in the public. So these are the tools of public relation: news, events, printed material, speeches, public services, activities. So students, this was the concept of advertisement, sale promotion, public relation, feature of public relation and tools of public relation. So with this topic, the unit of marketing is over now. Now you have to read, you have to prepare your marketing unit. Thank you.